Go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nate, third coast on the third round here.
It's your boy Core P. Welcome, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're about to do it big.
Do it big.
We're gonna do it bigger than the sun.
Damn, it's big.
Fuck yeah, the sun is big, right?
It's not pretty big. It's crazy how powerful the sun is.
Yeah. I was hearing some fact about the sun, you're the one that told me, you asshole.
Oh, okay.
That if the sun blew up, we wouldn't know for about 7 minutes.
No, I said if the sun, just gave out, or the light, the poof,
Right.
the fire just gave out, and it would take us 8 minutes to actually see that. Like, we would still have light for a solid 8 minutes, and then perpetual darkness forever.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And without the sun, we wouldn't have.
We would freeze.
Oh, there would be no Earth without the sun, anyways.
Well,
But
it would be a block of ice eventually.
it'll freeze up
Yeah,
over
we were
time.
gonna freeze.
How long do you
the
think
fuck
it'll take to freeze? Like a week or like a month? A fucking hour?
I don't know that.
Everything
An hour.
just...
No, I don't think it would. It would probably take a little bit. I would say maybe like a solid week. A solid week with no sun whatsoever. Yeah, the planet would just freeze the fuck over. Everything would die. Everybody and everything would die.
What if aliens were able to live on the sun, due to their skin, being a certain type of
They got sun skin.
what's that clear, transparent,
The translucent skin.
yeah, it wasn't unburnable.
Shit.
Nah, that would just be like a demon, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it
That's
depends.
kinda
It could be. What is a demon? What is an alien? You know, they could be the same thing.
These are just loophole conversations. We're just gonna go in circles talking about if there's aliens, we are the aliens.
In reality, true that. You know.
What if there's another species? What if the species here was what do you call them? The Ethiopians, the guys with hair.
Guys with hair.
Aren't they called Ethiopians? I'm sorry if I'm messing that up. If I'm getting that wrong.
I mean,
but they're called something the guys from previous generations like the apes kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Like Neanderthals.
Neanderthal.
Ethiopians.
I don't know what I
Not
said. I don't know what an
Ethiopians.
Ethiopian is.
Well, that's a group of people who still live to this day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I got that.
Nah, it's cool.
But anyways,
Interesting.
what if they were here first, right? And we were the aliens. We came on a fucking something.
Yeah.
And then wiped all of them out. And the whole time they were afraid of us. And they're like, what if they had a certain language that they weren't advanced, but they had enough of them to live and keep on living.
Yeah, they had
and
they had a little advancement, you know. They weren't too hardcore,
enough to do it.
Yeah,
and we came and fucking wiped them out, and we kept a couple.
Yeah, kept a few trophies, something like that. And
the previous Earth they came from, they fucked it up, and then they came looking for a new one and found here. Boom, we were smarter and a little more advanced with our weapons, and we were able to wipe them out.
Maybe, you know, it could be some kind of crazy shit like that, or it could just be
that's a loophole one, right?
Yeah, or this could all be in a black hole. This is what life is like in a black hole. You know, we're always saying black hole will crush you, or kill you, or you're dead.
I don't really know what to think of when I think of a black hole.
The hole's black.
I know they say whatever happens, you're gonna get sucked in it though, right?
Yeah, and spit out somewhere.
But what if the black hole, boom, it opens up something and it's just blowing?
Well,
instead of you getting sucked in it.
The theory is the wormhole.
What's the wormhole?
That's what a black hole is. Apparently, that's the theory. One of the theories is that the black hole is a wormhole. So we fly in, we get sucked in the wormhole, and it shits us out somewhere else in the universe at possibly another time. Maybe there's alien with spaceship like Star Wars and shit, or maybe there's just,
It just shot us onto another planet, right? And then there's another planet, let's say the other planet was us, right? And we see another Earth coming towards us.
coming in that crushing, breaking through the atmosphere
It
and
was
shit.
on, like it never hit, it never collided with him, but it got really close, and there was like 2 Earths.
Can you imagine that, right? Like looking outside and looking over at the horizon and seeing like a fucking planet.
So like half of the Earth would be like dark all the time. No, because it would spin, right?
Yeah,
they
we
would
still have
both, they would
rotation.
both be spinning.
Just on one side of the planet, there would always be a view of another fucking.
You would
big-ass
see the
planet.
same view every time
That would
because
be
y'all
insanity,
would both be spinning at that same.
That would be crazy.
So every day at the same time, you would see the same view from the other Earth. That would be pretty dope, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see.
I bet if the moon was closer, we'd be able to see like the patterns of it. Like,
Well, you can see pretty fucking close on to the moon. You know.
not like for me, you right here to notice.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's 7. You could tell by the clock. Of the
Yeah.
moon. But I don't think the moon and Earth work like that because it's a lot smaller. They ain't the same size, obviously, so it turns a lot like at a different fucking.
I mean, I know they kind of work in some kind of weird way together. I'm not too big on that knowledge myself, but I love the moon. I love outer space. I love these conversations. You know, they're making a moonfall movie.
A moon for a movie?
No, what? No, the fuck? A moonfall movie. It's a movie.
Oh.
It's called Moonfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a moon for
What
a
happens
movie.
to the moon in the movie?
The moon is coming to Earth. That's what it is. The moon's crashing into Earth. It looks crazy, man. It's like that day after tomorrow type shit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about those kinds of movies? Those end of the world movies like Day After Tomorrow, Armageddon,
Final Destination.
Well, oh, no, I mean, well, kind of that, but that more like you know, like Armageddon and Day After Tomorrow.
Final Destination is not everybody, right? It's just
Final
like their
Destination
kind
is a group of
Yeah.
teenagers that dodged
That's
death.
true.
And dad was like, "Fuck that," and he got them all back, cut off their heads and shit, and
Yeah.
staple guns.
Yeah, like 2012. There's a couple
yeah.
movies that are like.
The end of the world, like mass world, you know, waves and shit.
Yeah,
There was
I
one
remember
with the
there's one.
wave.
It's like the Battle of Los Angeles. It's like a big fucking.
Oh, that's the alien one. That's the alien one.
Stupid, bro.
That one was cheesy.
Stupid.
Dude, you know what's funny? I went to go see that movie when it came out, and we were in the theater. Man,
The dollar movies. We went to the dollar movies to see.
oh no shit. Okay,
Yes.
I think we did too. The one right there off of 410.
The most fucking uncomfortable seats.
Yeah, but you can sneak candies and shit.
I don't remember.
Man, we would sneak candies, Taco Bell, McDonald's, we sneak them all in. But anyways, yeah, straight up, we were watching this fucking movie, and excuse me, in one of the scenes, the guy's like giving a motivational speech real quick. He's like, "We're fucking Marines, you know. This is we're gonna show these bastards how we do things or whatever." And
Yeah.
some lady, I don't know where she was. She was all, "Woo, hell yeah!" Like she got all like, she scared the shit out of me. I was like, it was quiet, you know. And then she just does that. She was not too far from me.
I fucking hate when people make sounds in the theater.
Yeah,
I
man,
fucking
like,
hate it, man.
Anti-shout-outs making sounds in the theater. Don't do that.
And my thing is, if you're gonna make noise, try to do it when there's a scene going on. Don't do it when like it's the driest scene in the fucking movie. And you're gonna decide to open your fucking chips, your Rico chips with your Rico fucking cheese and your fucking unbuttered popcorn because you fucking forgot to put butter,
Damn,
you
or
motherfucker.
it was empty.
Like that. Now, honestly, I hate the movies, and I'll probably never go to the movies again.
For real? You
Yeah.
done with the theater? No more.
Bro, you go in that bitch. Nowadays, automatically 15 a ticket.
Okay.
If you go to a certain theater, which is at least worth with a decent seat, $15,
Okay.
which is fine. Fuck it. You go with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
30
Okay.
plus. If you go with a girl, you have to get snacks, right?
Oh,
it's just
man,
like
yeah.
if you just go alone or like with your homeboys, you don't really need to get shit.
Yeah.
But if
Kinda
you
weird
go with
to
the
go
girl,
alone.
you gotta get something. And the girls always want the most.
Yeah.
The pickle that's $8.
Yeah, $8.
The nachos that are $6, right? They get the fucking IC that they get 3 drinks of, and it's like $9. And you're looking at $100 for 2 people to go see a new movie.
God damn. Right, and then it turned out to be shit.
Yes,
The
yes.
movie turned
Nowadays,
out to be
yes.
shit.
Like all the shitty ass movies nowadays, it's like.
fuck, it was not worth it. The experience is fucked.
And then just to be around other people and then the way they do things, like when you gotta pee, you can't even pause it. You can't enjoy a beer during the movie because you know you're gonna have to piss and then you have to get up and go.
Imagine you just pause it like in the middle of the movie. Just I gotta pee. Pause on everybody like shit.
Right. So there's so much stuff about the movies that's just negatives all around.
Damn.
Right.
Well,
at least the drive-in, you know, you could pull over, pee on the side. Nah,
shit. Driving is a shit, man. I fuck with driving, man.
I haven't been in the driving in a long time.
It's been a long time.
They still have one here in San Antonio?
They do have one, but I'm not sure if it's open for like watching new movies. I think they watch like The Grinch on Christmas or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's more for a party kind of occasion.
The last time I went like twice. I only remember once. We were kids. I saw the first movie was the Willy Wonka, the new one with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It was okay. And then next was Fantastic Four. And by the time as a kid, 2 movies in a row, you're not even paying attention no more. You're not even fucking.
You're dried out. Like you're all ugh. Like you saw all your snacks you ate in the first movie.
Like we're just like we went with another family. They had kids too, so you're kind of just messing with the kids. You're not even like
y'all running around playing hide and go seek between the cars and shit.
Yeah, like it was. And then too, I just remember it being like real like the scenery was kind of ugly. Like it wasn't like it didn't look nice at all. So I always thought the driving to be bad, but I guess now being older, if I have my own car and I pulled up with like the right people, I guess you could have a good time with the drive.
Yeah, you bring the ice chest and everything, maybe bring a little grill or something.
Oh, grill.
I don't know, can you bring a grill?
That would be dope, but then like
I don't know if you have an open flame there. Imagine someone catches on fire, the whole parking lot's like a scene from fucking Carrie and shit.
I think like I would say like if you were, you'd probably have to be like along the edge or like in the back, like way in the back.
I think it takes away from their own concession stand. So like, man, fuck that asshole with the grill, man. Like we got burgers here. My parents would make burgers at home. I remember that we make burgers and then go to the drive-thru.
We used to make sandwiches at home and take them to Fiesta, Texas. Like my mom would put them at the very bottom, and then like we were able to get them through. But it was like we were like a family of 7, so we had a lot of stuff in the back. Like my mom had the baby stuff for my little brother, like all the towels and everything. So they wouldn't like dig through fucking everything. They
weren't as intense on security, you know, like how they used to be.
Yeah. So like we were able to get and we wouldn't bring a lot of them there. We would just bring a few because like Fiesta, Texas too. They're another fucking place that just runs the prices up. All of these places nowadays are so expensive. Like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, everything got pricier. You know, I was telling my dad about that. He was like, "Oh, the price of beer went up like 70 cents." He was telling, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. And
the older heads focus on the cents, right? They focus on the cents, right?
Yeah, man. And he pointed it out to me, and then it was just something else that made me think about it. I was like, you know what? Ever since they gave us all those relief checks from COVID and everything, that raised the price of everything. Like gas price went up, and you know, everything went up. And now my dad's saying beer. Although, dude, did you see there was beer at HB for $2 for $2? That's fucking crazy.
2 for $2.
They were
I think
tall
I
boys.
saw I think I saw, but I think because they were like a bad brand or something like that.
It was like a chamoy flavor.
Yeah, it looked like it looked something funky.
But still, you can get fucking trash for like $10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
I was gonna tell you too, if you notice, like a lot of certain products were just wiped out of them.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know
none.
what that is. Yeah, I have.
And I'm like, it's a weird time for it to be like that. Like.
Yeah. I don't.
What's going on? Like.
Yeah. Yo, someone.
It's like indulging so, because that's all I do, so that's all I've seen.
Well, I've
like,
seen it. I've seen it like in a chip and a snack, cookies. I've seen it in all kinds of different things. I've seen it at other stores, other places. They're just kind of spreading out one item they have a fuckload of. They're just putting on like all. And
I want to know what's causing that, because if the only other thing that caused that was like the pandemic or like holidays or some shit like that. When you see it white like that. It's like a just normal time of year, like.
Yeah, I have no idea. Is someone in the comments? Let us know if you'd be so kind.
Why there's a shortage of certain products from certain brands, like just wiped out completely. Like I'm gonna give an example. I'm not saying craft mayo, but let's say craft mayo, right? It comes in all the time, and it's just completely blown. Like we're not getting none in, like nothing.
What's up with that?
There's like a lot of brands. Like I'm talking about food and like soap and like dog food. Like a lot of just certain things are just gone.
I don't understand it.
It's MIA right now, so yeah.
Bring them back.
Did you put that fucking tomcat at the top?
What, on the podcast? Yeah, he's making a
You
face like.
motherfucker!
Yeah,
I knew that was you.
What?
Dog, I was gonna send you a picture of it.
You were gonna send me the picture of that cat?
I'm throwing it. I'm like, that could have only been one person.
Your boy.
This motherfucker.
That's your boy. I had to represent the cat.
I knew it was you, dog.
That's a good cat picture, man. He's looking closely. He's like looking into like, the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? He got that face like, what? Crazy. You know what I mean? I love that.
I don't like that new Tom. I didn't like the new. I like the way he looks like.
Tom and Jerry. I didn't see the. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I thought. You're talking about in the dog food aisle, the little pop toy.
The little Tom, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the logo for the third coast on the third. It's a picture of a cat. Like, what you doing? But you're talking about the pop toy. Yeah, I did. That also was.
You did be there. Oh, okay.
It was still me, the Tom toy. Shout out to Tom.
Yeah,
Tom
that's what I'm
cat,
talking
Tom
about.
Jerry.
That's why I was excited. I was like, bitch,
Yes,
I took a picture of it. Like,
yeah, that's my shit, man. It's gonna stay until I get it. I love Tom Jerry. I wish I could find a top cat. Pop. Somebody be so kind. Send me a pop of the top cat if they have it. Top cat is a yellow cat with a purple vest and a purple top hat. He's a badass. He's a badass cat. Old school cartoon.
we need to get it big to where we have our own Funko Pops.
Oh shit.
Yep. We need to go fucking around trying to get these. I want the Corey P Funko Pop. Okay.
Corey P Pop.
That would go hard.
Damn,
It was like
Corey
the
P.
Corey P
Pop.
Pop.
Corey Pop.
And like at the bottom it says, yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah. That's Corey P's. That's one of Corey P's catchphrases or like go-to lines. Like when something I like or something I agree with very much, I'd be like let's say you like hot dogs. I like hot dogs too. Yeah.
Yeah, that or you're mocking us. Yeah, you're gonna be like, like cutting us off. Like, all right, yeah, we already established that one.
Like Corey P, you want a beer? Yeah. Okay. Y'all get the fucking point, all
I'm
right?
gonna get a shirt that says that.
Shirts,
Like,
yes.
Yeah. Just all over.
Yeah.
There
There we go, motherfuckers. It's like SpongeBob's laugh, like, but it's yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Alright, so Corey P needs the shirt of and then we need the Funko Pop of Corey P. But what would I be wearing in the Funko Pop?
Would you be wearing
Like the Ohio, I'll be
You
wearing
know-
Ohio State. I'll be wearing Ohio State, like just some jeans, Ohio State shirt with like you know how Stone Cold has the belt in his hand? I have like a beard.
I was gonna say it would probably wearing a headband. You'd have a headband. And then probably your prison jacket you got on right here.
Yeah.
You got this prison jacket you got on. You know, what's up with this prison jacket, man? Where did this come from?
So look, one time we're getting faded at my grandma's house, and this is when I was living with my grandma. And in a bit, I'm gonna break off into another conversation, but I'm gonna tell y'all this story real quick, and then we're gonna talk about some other shit.
Yes, sir.
So we used to get fucked up with my grandma at my grandma's house, right? Because I was living with her, and all the buddies would come through. I had this one friend there. What's his name? Creeper. Creeper's there chilling. His real name's Chris, but he'll go by Creeper at the time.
That's up.
And we're chilling, right? We're getting fucked up. I have $15 cash. $15 cash in my pocket. I don't know why.
Okay.
He's posted up and he has this on. And I was like, dog, that shit's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, and I just pulled out the money. And I was like, let me have it for $15. He's like, for real? He's like, for real. I was like, yeah. He's like, this was my grandpa's for a long time. And I was like, yeah, 15.
Oh shit.
And then he gave it to me. And I was gonna throw it away not that long ago, but I remembered that he told me it was his grandpa's for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he sold it to you. For
Yeah, so I kept it. I was like, oh, it was homeboy's grandpa. You never know, like years later, he could probably get it back, like for that $15. I got my money back.
All back comes full circle.
Like, hey dog, you think I can get my 15 back?
Damn, it would be you get the full use
He's
out
like,
of it.
he's like, yeah, I miss my grandpa.
Right? Yeah, like he wants it. Dang, that was crazy. He sold us for 15
Yeah.
bucks.
He probably wouldn't have if we weren't buzzing. If we weren't, we were pretty
Afterwards,
fucked
he's
up.
like, motherfucker.
He probably don't even remember. He's like, where did these 15 bucks come from, right? And then like later on, he's like, hey, where's my jacket? I haven't seen it. Like, he sees me with it, right? He thinks I stole it.
Right? He forgot totally about the $15.
Tell me about your day yesterday. What'd you do? Why was it fucked up?
Ooh, man. Okay. Well, it was both my days. My days off were kind of pissed.
So you come back tonight?
Yeah, I come back tonight.
Dope, so?
Yes, sir. My first night off, man, I was looking forward to this chili. Man, my mom was like, Nate, it's first day of fall. We'll make some chili. I was like, hell yeah! I was so excited.
Like her mom's famous chili, like she
I love my mother's chili.
Right.
Shout out to my mother's chili. It's delicious. It's
it's
so good. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it and everything. It was cool and everything.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. So I get over and we're there conversating, having a good time and whatnot. And we start watching like some TV and shit, and I start eating the chili. It's like Frito pie. Shout out to Frito pie. And I start knowing this like hard chew and crunch with it, and I don't like that. I was like, what the fuck? It wasn't a chip. It's like, okay, maybe that's just a bite. I thought maybe it was a piece of fat. That happened before. The next bite was the same thing, if not worse. Mm-hmm. And so I was like,
and this is your first and second bite of the chili?
Yeah. And I was like, oh man, it's like that. The first impression is fucked. So okay, maybe get a second impression that was fucked too. So like, oh no. So right? I before I took my third bite, I was like, Mom, I love you dearly, and I love your chili, but I think it's undercooked or something. And she's like, oh no, that's the cartilage. I said, the cartilage? What do you mean the cartilage? She's like, yeah, you can eat it. It's just, it's got that kind of weird texture to it. And I was like, in my head, I was like, why did you do that? I was looking forward to this. We were talking about it. She was like, come over, I'm gonna make your, the chili, like everything else. She bought chili cheese Fritos, because I love chili cheese Fritos with the chili. That's the shit.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Shit. I thought about trying that, but I was like, doesn't that ruin it? Isn't that why they make the chili cheese Fritos, so you don't have to?
It enhances it, man.
So try it then.
Try
chili Fritos with the cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Especially now it's getting colder, get yourself a bowl of homemade chili with some chili cheese Fritos, baby. Yes. Yeah. But without the cartilage in the chili, man.
Yes,
Take
sir.
that shit out. That shit is fucked. And I didn't finish eating. I felt bad. I was like, man, damn. So then that was my first day. Then yesterday, this is my second day off now. Yesterday, I'm having a good day. We did the podcast, Shout out to homie Jake. But I tell him in the evening.
That was a big butt.
Yes, because I tell him in the evening I'm gonna go hang out with some other friend. We're gonna go to a bar, watch the game. And he was like, okay.
The Chad.
Yes. Well, an hour or so before going, he tells me real quick he's gonna go, talk to some chick or something real quick. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay. He borrows my car. I was like, all right, be quick, so on and so forth. So I'm waiting for him. I tell him, yeah, I'll be there, in more, whatever time. He comes back. He comes inside. I told him, get me a beer. When he comes inside, I was like, hey, you got my beer? And he looks at me. He's like, oh no. And then he's like, dude, something else happened. What do you mean? I was like, oh shit. So he was chilling, and for some reason, this chick went to the car, and she decided to go for the back seats. And my back seat is, half of it's pushed down, because that's accessing the trunk, which is broken. The little latch for the trunk to open it is broken.
Yeah. And
she pushed the shit up, and she locked it, and so now I can't get into my trunk, and it's closed off.
Did you need it?
Well, there's a ceiling fan in there, boxed up. It's a brand new ceiling fan. It's been chilling in there. It's gonna be in there for a little bit till I go and get that shit fixed. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, this bitch. That happened. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, the stomach ache from fucking hell came upon me. Like, nowhere. I guess I was so upset. I was like, seeing red, and then just I started boiling and oh man, I had the worst time going back and forth to the restroom. And the cat ate his food too much. He went too crazy eating his fucking food, and he threw up. He threw up a lot. He's like,
I fucking hate when cats throw up.
oh man,
It's not messy because it's kind of like
it's
dry and
chew.
stuck together, but
It's like he didn't chew his fucking food. Everything was all little kill. It was like looked like little fish all over the fucking floor and shit. Like what the fuck? Yeah, it was a fucked up night. And so you know what? Empty shout out to that. Yeah. But hopefully these next couple days will make up for it.
Yeah, it's like today was like we were talking about like the weather vibes. Like you could feel it in the air, right? Like. Yeah, like when you got up today, or like when you were walking around, like
the weather really makes up for it, dude. If it was hot as shit right now, I'd be even more. You know what I mean?
You'd be frustrated, right?
Yeah, I would be frustrated. Like, empty shout out to the heat. I'm a big fan of the winter time and the fall. Something the fall like 70, 75.
I'm more of like the fall and spring.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I love spring too. Spring's a shit.
It's more of like the change.
Mm-hmm.
Like cause you're excited cause it's new again. Like when it gets hot again, you're excited. And when it gets cold again, you're excited. But like the mid of it, you're already like kind of done with it.
Yeah.
But I was telling Kat yesterday like what gets you frustrated like about the heat, cause we were in traffic and I was like traffic's not even that bad. I was like, you're sitting here just chilling. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, what makes you think it's bad is cause it's hot out here and it's Texas.
Yeah.
So you're frustrated. I was like, but if it was cool right now,
chilling.
You're kind of just chilling in the car. You're running through like some shit on your phone while you're waiting for the cars just to move. So traffic's not that bad, but when you add the heat, that's what makes it seem like it's fucking.
It's the uncomfortability. It's being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And heat is uncomfortable for the most part. Like I like heat when it's blistering cold. You know what I mean? But I don't like heat when I'm sitting in traffic and my AC decides it's gonna give out.
Fuck that, but being cold is uncomfortable though. Like
freezing. No, I'm telling you, I love cold.
Freezing.
Man. No, okay, not freezing. I'm not like
freezing.
Like Jack Nicholson, fucking Shining.
Like would you rather get in a freezer or a sauna? I'm getting in the sauna. Cause my body's already hot. You could kind of withstand the fucking heat.
Good
like you're.
Point.
But the freezer, fuck, you're in a whole nother fucking.
Now see, like too much coolness. Now if you're talking about being in a fridge, like if we're talking about being in a fridge, then I'm down with that. I'll be chilling in the fridge all day. Read a book, maybe play a game.
I wonder if roaches could survive in the fucking in the freezer.
They can survive everything, man.
And I was thinking about that because I saw a white roach and
white roach.
I saw a fucking white roach.
Roach?
A lot of people don't believe me. They think I'm bullshit and they think I'm fucking lying. What do you mean a white roach? Dude, we have white roaches here in Texas. I saw one.
Where did you see this white roach?
In the sink at my former house.
It
gave me the fucking creeps, bro. Like I got the chills, like my hair stood up and shit.
Shit. Like the goosebumps.
Okay, look, imagine just seeing like a purple monkey or like a fucking a red cat, like
something that's not supposed to be that color,
like a yellow skunk. You're gonna be, oh, what the fuck is that? Like it was
a yellow skunk would be pretty cool.
I saw a skunk earlier.
No, fuck skunks though, man. Watch out for that shit.
Do a rocket. Not like at him, but like towards his area. Like it was like a little pebble rock. You know.
Yeah, well, it'll spray you.
I don't abuse animals.
Take a tomato sauce bath. No, but tell me more about this white roach.
Well, he was just posted up. I just killed him. He was pretty big, like a brown roach, and then I never saw another one again. But I looked it up. Why this roach was white? Like I was like, did someone paint him? Did he fucking? Did he survive
Maybe he got caught in dust. You know what I mean?
Like they painted on him when they're painting the walls, and then he finally broke out the paint.
You know what I mean? Ripped off.
He's been on the wall the whole time. Like we just never saw him.
Even alive.
Yeah, so I killed him, but it just said like when I looked it up to why there was a white roach or what made him that color. It just said like There's a really big nest near around, and that's what the white roach was from.
Man, Kakui.
Yeah.
Fuck the white roach, man.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I don't do white roaches, man. You know, I don't do roaches, period. And I was gonna say, dude, I remember one time seeing a roach in the shower, like on the floor, and I was like, oh, fuck that. And you know, it was right when I didn't get in the shower yet, so I got the raid. I was like, psh, and I sprayed him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, argh. You know what I mean? I imagine him, he's like, ah, bit. You know what I mean? He just got sprayed, and then he's like, ah, and he starts going crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he like said, what? Like, I see him shaking, and then I see like where his mouth would be, I assume, like brown fluid, like come out of his mouth or his head or his face.
Fuck.
And then he just stopped shaking. And I'm just there staring at that, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, that guy suffered. Like that, like if I could hear him, like if I had special hearing capabilities, he'd be like, oh my god.
Oh,
you know
what the fuck?
That's what my mind
like
went.
he spit shit up?
Yeah, like
his
he was like,
intestines,
yeah, he was like, oh, he just popped.
What the fuck?
And I was like, dude, like that was one of the first, that was
Were
the
you
only.
creeped out? Were you like,
I was disturbed.
You were disturbed? You felt like you tortured a fuck?
Yeah, I felt bad, man. I was like, you know, I hate roaches, and this was a flying roach too, and I hate, they have a special, like, I loathe flying roaches, because one flew and landed on the bridge of my nose one time. You know what I mean?
Dude, talking about fucking flies. The bot flies. Have you heard of those?
Bot flies? No.
Bot flies are somewhat like parasites. They're like worms.
Wait, they can like...
They go in your skin and they make a
Yes.
hole. But they don't come out unless you put like a certain chemical or something. And they barely stick the tip of their fucking head. And they're like, don't even have a head. They're just like a little worm.
Okay.
Like a... Oh man, they can get fucking big.
They could like be in humans' flesh. They like to be in human flesh, kind of shit, like
Yes.
you know, pimple almost.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Ugh. Yeah, I think I know kind of what you're talking about, but ugh, fuck those.
I've seen
things.
some videos on those, and
Like
man, they're
bot fly removal.
fucking gross.
Ugh, anti-shout out to those.
Because you can't tell how big they are,
Until you pull it out.
and then you're pulling it, and they look like it's gonna be little, and this bitch keeps going and getting wider.
Yeah.
And then like the person or thing that they're pulling out of, like I've seen a few from cats, and they're just like,
Yeah, like out of a cat nose.
Yeah.
I've seen, some kind. I don't know what that's a bot fly. I've seen that. They're big, dude. It's like an iceberg kind of mentality,
it's
man.
like a worm
You
type.
see just a little bit on the top, but underneath it's like fucking huge old ching on like a submarine type shit set
Yeah,
up.
it's fucking gross, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
those are nasty, man. Those,
Yeah.
like parasitic kind of thing.
that's why we gotta appreciate the insects that ain't deadly, like crickets and grasshoppers. Like
Yeah.
you gotta appreciate those.
Well, I like them. Like, okay, I can fuck with crickets and grasshoppers, but till you get those, like, okay, the other day I had a grasshopper fly in my
Or
car.
beetle.
Beetles?
Beetles ain't bad.
No, they're not bad.
Beetles are like the less ugly cockroach. Like they're creepy, but like they're not like, I've never seen a beetle and I'm like, oh fuck, get away.
Have you
Like,
seen a Goliath beetle?
No.
A Goliath beetle, the beetle on Bugs Life, it's a big fucking beetle. It has like a horn, like a rhino almost. It's a beetle that would like just, I can hold in the palm of my hand, and it will take up almost like the whole palm part of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big old, when it flies,
Yeah, anything that flies creeps me out.
yeah, it's a big one. It's a big flying fucking
Like,
beetle.
this motherfucker got air on me.
Yeah, dude, like you can feel it when it flies past you. You feel the little brush.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Yeah. It gets loud, like.
When he's flying, he's going fast, right? He's like,
Yeah. Like if you can see like where he sees, you know what I mean? He's just going. He's like a speed racer. I like that shit.
Bugs, like, we don't even know what they're fucking thinking or saying. Like,
What is a bug's life?
they got their own little like noise, like we can't even fucking hear. That's what I was telling you. You guys ever see why or wonder why flies die by the window? You ever wonder that? You ever see a window and there's like a couple flies like down pinned by the window?
Well, I mean, they're trying to escape.
Why the fuck are they dead on like the?
I think because they run out of food or like they starve themselves. Eventually, right? I mean, they gotta eat. You know, nothing on this earth can just not eat. You know what I mean?
Look, guys, I'm gonna give y'all my theory as to why I believe every time I'm by the window on the ledge, there's dead flies, right? And this ain't all the time, but I've seen a couple of flies by the ledge in my day, right? So, this is my theory. I think that the flies can't see the window because it's transparent, right?
Yeah.
So they build up speed as they think they're gonna just fly as they go out, and they end up just fucking hitting the glass so hard that they give themselves like a concussion. Okay. Like they possibly damage their eyes.
Yeah.
They just run hard into the window, right?
Yeah.
Boom, they get knocked up. Oh, they don't know what's going on, bro. They just hit a fucking window, flying full speed that they couldn't see, and they don't know what hit him. Yeah. So then he gets up, right? He's kind of woozy.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck happened?
He's lackadaisical.
Right? You're sitting on the fucking table just eating, right? This fly just fucking flew 100 miles per hour into the window, and you have no idea how bad he damaged himself because you're sitting there watching ESPN, right?
Yeah.
And then later you see him dead on the fucking wet ledge because he killed himself, bro. He fucking flew straight into the wall.
You know that there's a thing about birds that would dive head first into a football field, a college football field.
Boise State.
Damn, you know what's up? Yes, sir. They had blue. They have a blue turf, right? That's what it is. These birds, they see water, so they're like, "Here we go. We're gonna get me a fish," and just fucking kill themselves.
I saw that. I read that birds dive into windows because they're trying to protect their territory, and when they see another bird off the reflection, they try to bump, and they ended up.
Oh shit! I have not seen or heard a thing about a bird diving.
Yeah, you never heard of like or seen why birds? I think it's in Nemo when one of the birds like flies against the thing.
Yeah, the seagull is all. Yeah, it does. But he's trying to get into the window though.
Right.
He's trying to get to the dad. He's trying to reunite the family.
But birds do that to try to protect their territory.
I seen a bird at my school one time. We just were, teachers teaching, and we were, I'm like, what the fuck? And it was cold, and it left a print.
See, he was probably gonna fly up. He probably knew what he was doing, but as he was coming, he saw
terrain,
and then went to it.
You know what I mean?
Right, what birds have like a fucking like a robot thing.
They have a black box. Birds have a black box.
There is a cardinal.
That's gotta be the worst sound to ever hear. Terrain. Pull up. If you ever hear that sound, it's...
Wow, what is that?
That's death.
Why?
That means that you're about to hit something. You're in a plane.
Well, where does that come from, though?
From like a plane.
Oh, a plane? What does it say?
Terrain. Ooh. Pull up. I saw that in Mission Impossible 2. They do that, like they hijack the plane and shit.
You know which one I need to finish? I got like 20 minutes in. The one with Samuel L. Jackson, I think. I'm sorry.
Mission Impossible?
Denzel Washington. It's the plane movie where he's a pilot, I think.
Oh, okay. Flight.
Me and Shadow got like 20 minutes in. We're eating Chipotle, and then I had to go to bed because I had to go to work. But
that's a good movie. Flight's a good movie.
Yeah, I need to finish it because it's on Netflix. And I was like, should I finish it?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely finish Flight. Those who have not seen Flight, go help yourself to watching Flight. Shout out to Denzel Washington.
You know which one I like? Sully. Sully was a good one.
Yeah, he was good. Sully was hardcore. Shout out to Goodman. John Goodman.
I don't remember the end.
The end, I'm not gonna tell you.
I should just rewatch it, right? Because I saw it when it came out, and I was like, damn, this is a good fucking movie.
Yeah. So if you forgot it, then you need to watch it again. It's pretty good.
I remember the pressing him, and they're tugging him hard because they think he was drinking.
Yeah.
And they're like, when was your last drink? He was like, it was probably like 36 hours before, maybe. Not 24 for sure.
Yeah.
He was probably like 48 or some shit like that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and are you sure? They're like, how many did you have? Where were you? And like, they keep coming at him, bro. And like, he landed that bitch though. Yeah, hey, that was a true story, right? That really, really happened?
Fuck no, that did not happen.
Are you serious?
Are you crazy?
I thought that really happened though.
A drunk pilot flipped
He wasn't
the plane
drunk. No.
upside down. He was drunk.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Are you sure?
Drunk. Yeah, he was drunk.
Are you sure he was?
He was drunk. Yes, that's the whole thing.
I thought he was not.
The moral
he just
of the
landed
story
the plane
is
off.
not to fly and drink. Don't drink and fly, just like don't drink and drive.
Are you telling me that that's not a real? Are you serious? So they
He's
just made
drunk
that
right
up.
now. He was drunk. He was drunk.
I'm gonna have to go back to that. And if you're fucking, if any part of that's fucked up, what you just said,
ladies and gentlemen, back me up.
We are never making a Third Coast and Third Rock episode again.
Well, we're gonna make 1 million of them after this because I'm fucking right.
And I'm gonna make a fucking Funko Pop a Quarter P. All right, y'all need to fucking eat all y'all motherfuckers.
I want a Nate pop, a NATO pop.
You know what you're gonna wear? You're gonna have on the Funko Pop, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have the hoodie, but with the sleeves.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the champion one.
Okay.
Right?
Champion. Okay.
With the black
Black,
those the
sweats.
jogger
These
yes, the jogger
joggers, they're just joggers.
/ sweats / pajamas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna wear pajamas to work.
Your shoes, you're gonna have one of those Nike the Air Maxes, the black ones that you wear, the black and white ones.
The dirty ass ones, those are my work shoes.
Clean them.
Is that a thing?
Clean them.
This is my work shoes. They're gonna get dirty
I
anyways.
don't care. Nate, they're bad.
And you? Look at you.
Oh yeah, I need to clean these.
Your red shoes are looking kind of burgundy, baby.
Right, they do look burgundy.
Shit.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, what was I gonna fucking tell you, man?
Flight is not real. That did not happen. He flips the plane upside down.
No, he doesn't.
He does too.
It just tilts or something.
He goes upside down. He goes completely upside down.
You're fucking
Oh
lying.
my god, ladies and gentlemen, you tell me. I promise you. Promise you. He flips that bitch like, shing, he's upside down, and the belly of the plane is on the top side.
I like your shirt. I just saw it.
Gorillas, shout out to the Gorillas, baby.
Man, I forgot what that one song was them that I used to like when I was a kid. It was like their most kind of famous one. Like, no. Wait. Do that again. Fuck. I don't think that's it.
It had a guy rapping too. And at the end he's all
Nah, I don't think so. What were they, like a rock band? Or like
it's like a funk band, man. It's one person really, and he collaborates with all kinds of other artists. Yeah, these are just like
the Gorillas is only one dude.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, but he collaborates with a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
He's an awesome vocalist.
But as far as that group, it's just one guy.
Yeah, these people don't actually exist.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, they might, in some kind of reality, but the Gorillas is an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gorilla. That's pretty dope. I never knew that. See how you learned something? Hold on. Every fucking day, goddammit, you learn something every day. Hold on, one more time. Slap that.
That's what it is.
You know
You gotta learn. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your minds open. We encourage learning new shit every day. That's what we're doing. That's what this is about.
That's what I learned earlier about the bird flying into the thing. Mm-hmm. That's what I learned today.
Well, I mean, about the white roaches. I didn't know about the nesting with the white roaches and shit. See, we go back and forth. We want to educate each other, educate you. Maybe y'all send us some comments, educate us. Maybe we're wrong about some shit. You can really educate us.
Yeah, I had I messed up the Ethiopian and the
Neanderthal. That was
I mean, that's not that bad though. I've seen worse.
Neander. I guess so. That's where it is.
My grandma used to say instead of Ninja Turtle, she'll say Turtle Ninja.
Turtle Ninja.
How about that? Mira, Turtle Ninja.
Turtle Ninja.
Mira, Turtle Ninja.
That's cute.
And then my other grandma would always get our names mixed up. It was Ethan, Nathan, Jacob, Corey.
No.
If she was talking to me, she'd be like, Jacob, hey, Ethan, I got Corey.
Yeah, well, Ethan, Nathan, that's an easy one to get fucked up.
But it will be funny though, because like my little brother caught on to her doing that. Yeah. So as she was doing it, he would look at me and then repeat our names. He'll be like, it was fucking funny.
That's cute.
Yeah, my grandma.
Man, I met someone who told me that he had like a total of 6 brothers and sisters, like 3 brothers, 3 sisters, and all named Lido.
Lido?
Lido. All of them. All of them are named Lido.
Damn.
And And that's more common, apparently, than I know.
Nate, talk to the people. I'm using the restroom.
Okay, I'm talking to the people. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nate segment. So, Lito, I knew this guy that I work with, and he told me his name was Lito. I was like, oh shit, I know some other person named Lito who also worked at the same place. And he said, oh yeah, that's my sister. I was like, no shit. I was like, no, well, that's fucking weird. You know, I had never heard that. Was the first time I had heard of that. And he's like, yeah, I have 2 other brothers and a total of 3 sisters, and we're all named Lito. And I looked at him fucking crazy as all hell. I was like, dude, why? Like, that's fucked up. You know, why didn't your parents go through the trouble of like Lito and Lida? You know what I mean? Because he was Hispanic and everything. But he's like, oh, no, I mean, we're cool with it, but I mean, what if y'all all in a room?
What is he telling you guys?
Yeah, it's about Lito.
Oh, okay,
all in Lito and everything. I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, what if you're at a family gathering and, you know, mom, like, Lito, all y'all motherfuckers gonna go? She's gonna, like, call all y'all at once to go help her, like, cut something, you know, she needs help opening a bottle of wine. All 6 y'all gonna get up? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, or is it just free, like, whoever wants to do it? She's calling anyone at that point. Whoever answers, whoever comes.
It's gotta be kind of like somewhat weird just to have like a lot of kids, like as a parent, like you're in charge of like 5 human beings.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody else is in charge of them but you. As an adult, like me not having kids right now, I can't imagine having like 3 kids that I had to just constantly take fucking care of.
Make sure, like,
I'm not saying it's impossible for me to do, but right now, like especially for single moms nowadays, like is everything as expensive as it is, like daycare and all that shit, like.
Yo, shout out to single moms, man.
Yeah. And shout out to single dads too. I don't want to get you.
Leave
y'all. I don't want to leave y'all missed out. But let's admit it. You were horny. All right. You wanted to be that dad. All right.
Hey yo.
All right. These BMs, these baby mamas, all right. They didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want that. All right. These baby mamas didn't want it. The BMs.
The BMs. Yeah, that's ugly.
And you know what, BMs, man, they make good side pieces. You know what I'm saying? BMs, they're the perfect, like, you ever go to fucking, you get the fried chicken, they're like, what 2 sides you want, right?
Yeah.
BMs are the mac and cheese and mashed potatoes, all right?
Yeah.
That's how I'm put it right there.
BMs and mac and cheese and mashed
potatoes. You ever looking for a girl, you need a date, right? But you don't want to do the whole long-term thing, right? You need somebody that's going to be occupied, too, most of the time. And then you find that hot mama who is just willing to get it on, but she needs to handle her business and tend to the kid all the time. And that's what you need. So she's not handing you down. You know what I'm saying?
She's got something else to handle.
These single girls, right? They don't have no ex-boyfriend. They don't got no kids. They work part-time. Man, they're going to be on your ass, bro.
True.
Those are the ones that want you to take them here and take them there and do this, do that.
I've been in that shit. Fucking
okay.
Man, I've been used.
Used and abused?
Used.
You were used and your wallet was abused.
Yeah. What a bond. In my heart.
Dude, I was somewhere the other day and I saw this couple, and I don't really pay attention to couples, but they were kind of like arguing. And this girl's big. She's fucking big. Exactly your height.
Exactly. I'm six.
Your height, bro. I have maybe 40, 50 pounds.
God damn.
A dude like maybe Jody, a little bit skinnier, more bone.
Oh man.
They're in a relationship, and she's fucking talking to him bad, like.
Damn.
She's like, hurry the fuck up. He's like, why you all mad? Like.
It's like the couple from Monster House.
They were like the weirdest couple, and I don't judge people, guys. Don't get me wrong, but this shit was weird, bro. Like, she's fucking big, bro. Like, if she wanted to, I bet she beats him the fuck up.
She probably gets him in a headlock. Yeah. We're gonna go to Olive Garden, and he's like, yes. You know what I mean? Like,
he was small, bro, and I was like, fuck.
He's there standing, like when she's really at it, he's shaking in the knees and shit.
He's scared of her, dog.
Baby, calm down, you know what I mean? Like, she can fucking just with a thump, you're like, boom, on the head, like a Neanderthal. She's like,
I have a question for you because, like, you know, you're a good dude, right?
Sure.
You try to help people in certain situations.
I do.
But, like, if you saw say you're at a random place. You
Word.
saw a dude beating up his girl.
Uh-huh.
Physically, he threw a couple sticks at her.
Yeah.
Would you step in, or you would try to just turn the other way, or be like, oh fuck, that's not my business?
Hey, what you
Okay,
doing?
now think about this. Let's say when he punched her, you saw like a gun in his waistline, tucked under his shirt.
Ooh.
Are you stepping in, or you're turning around? You're like, man, I'm not getting in.
Man.
My life is precious.
I mean, damn.
And don't. There is no,
question.
you're a pussy. No, it's just you gotta be mindful about your surroundings too, and not put yourself in those predicaments. But how would you react versus you saw a gun versus you didn't?
I get a brick, pop it over his head or something. Nah, I don't know. If I didn't have anything or I was just by myself, man, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna call the cops on you. What are you doing? I see that gun. You know what I mean? Like, you turn around and blast me even at that point. I might try to do something if I can. Try to draw his attention away. You know what I mean? Like, something. If he doesn't have a gun, if I don't see the gun, now maybe I don't see the gun, right? And I go be Superman and, and I try to attack him. And then he pulls a gun out on me, and at that point, then I'm like, bitch, you know what I mean? Like, was this worth it? At that point, I'm like, fuck.
So,
what would you do?
Me, I don't know how I'd because of off of what I know. So, my 5th grade teacher, my brother had her the year before, and we were back to back.
Word.
When I was in 4th, he was in 5th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he's a 5th grader, his teacher, which was both of our teachers, ended up being mine. Her name was Miss Degerstrom. Miss Degerstrom, when he was in her class, had a daughter. She had 2 daughters. One of them was a substitute teacher at our school, which is pretty cool. And then her and her husband, it was Mr. Bess and Miss Bess. They were the daughters, so Bess, B-E-S-S.
Oh, damn.
And they were a cool little couple. They were like substitutes there for a minute. So like by the time you're in 5th grade, you know the subs already. They kind of know you because they're always substituting at that school.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, her other daughter that did not work there interfered with a boyfriend and a girlfriend entanglement. And the boyfriend busted out a gun and shot her, killed her.
Oh.
And that was my brother's teacher at the time, so she lost it. She was...
Damn.
Her daughter just got fucking murdered.
Yeah.
So she acted out towards the kids in a way that wasn't really professional, I would say. But at the time, I looked at it because I was a kid, and this is what I'll say. I didn't know how serious that was.
Mm-hmm.
I was always just like, why is she so mean, right? And then, like, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, bro, I probably wouldn't even be able to still show up to school to teach these fucking kids and put up with their shit if that had happened to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, a lot of fucking props to her. And she wasn't that bad now that I think about it either. We were just...
Well, I mean, considering what she went through.
Yeah. Man. So that...
Empty shout out to preemptive violence. You don't have to go so hard having to whip out a gun. Don't whip out a gun.
Yeah, so that story was kind of like, I had thought about that the other day, and that's why I asked you. I was like, what? But see, that's why I asked you, like, what would you do? Because if she probably knew the dude had a gun, she probably would have not interfered,
If I can. Now, say I have my bat. I got a bat. I don't know why it would have it on me at that time. Maybe I'm leaving baseball practice, right? I don't play baseball, but maybe I am. And I see homeboy, and he still has a gun, but he doesn't see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my bat, my little Louisville Slugger, and I'm going to crack his cracking head open, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna paint the walls with his brain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, but I'm gonna hit him. And I'm like, stop it! What are you doing? Leave me
You're gonna
alone.
help the person that's in need of help. Yeah.
I tried to help with someone one time. It wasn't like a guy attacking a lady. It was a dog attacking a lady, and we were like at school zone. That's another one, man, because dogs.
Right.
Dogs are.
Right.
They can get you. You know
They'll
what I mean?
fucking get
and
you.
this was a big dog too. Mm-hmm. And we were driving, I was sitting shotgun in my homie's car, and it was like a school zone. And so we're going kind of slow, and I see this, and we get close to it, and I open my door, I get out, I'm like, hey, and I walk over to the dog, start trying to kick it away, I'm like, get away.
He has like a lady lockjaw?
She had like a stick, like a walking stick, and he had it in her. He's like,
he just has her backing up. He wasn't on her. He hadn't bit her.
The stick was her only defense, and he was gnawing on it. And if she didn't have a stick, it'd have been her ankle or something.
Right.
So I was like, get away! What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave her alone. But then my homie was like, get the fuck in the car! Traffic's moving. So I was like, I'm sorry, lady, and she was like, help. I was like, what the fuck? Like, god damn it! And no one else was doing anything. But I tried to do something.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone did something if she was like getting gnawed. Like, I would be astonished. Imagine everyone just passing by, she's getting fucking killed by this dog. They look the other way.
My cousin got bit by some pit bulls when we were kids. She's probably like 3 years younger than me. And one day she's out front playing with her friend in the front yard, and the person walks by with, I think they had 2 pit bulls or 1, and they both got attacked, or the pit bull attacked her friend first and then attacked my cousin. It was one of those situations, but they both got a bit, but my cousin got it worse, and she got bit in the face actually.
Ooh.
And
damn.
Yeah, man, she got it pretty bad. She was okay.
Ow.
Like.
Man,
I had saw her years later when I was at Whataburger. And she, I think she had like a small scar because I think they had this surgery. I think they had took skin from somewhere.
They tended to it quick.
Yeah, and then but she ended up looking regular. She ended up looking fine. I saw her when we were older. I was at Whataburger, and she looked normal. But man, for you to kind of like recover from that, like
especially a pit bull.
Yeah, man.
Pit bulls are strong. I love shout out to pit bulls, but shout out to bad pit bull owners, man.
Yes, this was on the news.
Owners.
My family was on the news.
Oh shit.
Because her dad, and then my aunt, which is I'm not related to her dad or whatever, but they were on the news and they were speaking at a kind of like a council thing, like behind those big wooden things, and he's like talking to like the people why they should put pit bulls like always on leashes or like I don't it was something like that, like they were fighting for put the pit bulls, do something about it.
City council.
Yeah, so that was crazy, man. I've never been attacked by dogs, and they scare the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah,
even medium-sized dogs like
they can they can fuck you up, man. Because dogs they don't know their own shit.
My brother told me one time he was running, he was jogging, and the dog came and bit him, but he barely he just gave him like a little
hey, get away from me. What are you
checked him real quick and he gets him. He's like, whoa. He's going. I was like, damn, dog, you got lucky then. Man, he could have bit the fuck out of me.
Fuck yeah, dude. Man, my neighbor when I was a kid had like a chicken coop in the backyard, and he had a German Shepherd. And the backyard was nasty. It was all tires and old doors and old fridges and all kinds of shit. And that German Shepherd was vicious. And I remember one time we were playing in the backyard. I was an outside kid, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like I love playing outside. Yeah. All that shit. So motherfucker. So that Shepherd one time we're in the backyard and I hear and I see like all these feathers just.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh shit. And we go over to him close to the fence as close as we could get, and that German Shepherd is fucking up a chicken bad, man. He's going ham on the chicken. He's going ham on the chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's just fucking like a T-Rex. You know what I mean?
I wonder how long that chicken was alive before he died. He was just like.
Right, legit. Like if we could be the chicken at that moment, he's like, oh jeez, please.
You're just seeing like.
Kill me now.
Oh fuck!
He's losing his mind. Like, man, yeah, it was rowdy. I just remember seeing feathers everywhere and shit.
You talking about that German Shepherd? So I got bit by a German Shepherd, like semi.
Ooh, okay.
I'm at my buddy's house, and he has a standard fence. Your standard original silver fence,
like right above your belly kind of fence.
Right. He's we're chilling around, we're talking, and I'm taking off. I'm like, all right, bro. So he's on the other side of the fence, which is in his yard. Yeah. I'm on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Chunk the deuce. This German Shepherd was already big. He jumps up and gets a chunk of my arm. Ooh. And he gets more of my shirt. And like I just instinctively just went like just like
Shirt,
pull.
yeah.
And like it just ripped the shirt. But he got like a little bit of my skin.
Ow.
Like barely. Like he barely chipped me, dog. And
Like a flesh
he was. Look, bro. When we will go to my buddy's house, if that dog didn't know you, he's running up to you and he's checking the situation. Yeah. This German Shepherd did not fuck around, bro.
Oh, hell no. Very territorial,
okay.
very protective. Hell yeah. Very good dog.
So the buddies that would always go, they were cool. They would walk in the front yard. I wouldn't go to his house that much. So I would tell him, come out, because I'm pulling up and I'm about to, like, he would expect me to walk inside, just sit on the couch like his other homeboys. I'll be like, fool. I'm not, and I'll be sitting in my car for a fucking minute because no one want to come out and get me because they're all stoned. And I'll be like, bro, come fucking out. And this is a long time ago. I think you can still see the scar. Like, there.
Shit. Man, we have to get a picture of that. That may be the thumbnail.
Yeah, man. Fucking, and his name was Harley, bro. And like, I swear to God, bro, that feeling of fear you get, it doesn't come from a lot of stress. You don't get that feeling of fear from scary movies.
Like, oh my God.
It's the fear for your life, dog.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This German Shepherd could fucking kill me right now, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And then he had another fucking dog that was big, but he wasn't that aggressive. Motherfucking dogs.
Big dogs, man.
I'm gonna tell you about the time I came across a half squirrel, and then we're gonna close this bitch out.
A half squirrel?
A half eaten
like it was a
squirrel.
Oh shit, a half-eaten squirrel?
A half-eaten squirrel. I'm gonna call my brother JD later and see if he remembers this. And then if he does, I'll record the conversation so we can put a little clip of this. So we're at my old house playing, and we used to have one of those little houses, like the little plastic houses. Like you were able to remove the roof and then like put it a certain way. We had one of those, but like being outside, there was always spiders in it and webs, so we wouldn't really play in it. It was kind of just for love. We would always jump on the roof. We would always sit on it, but we never really played in it.
Yeah.
We would go in it time to time, but like real quick because there was always little web. And when you're a kid, you're double scared of a web.
Yeah.
Now you could be around the web, like you're not all like,
you
oh my gosh, there's a spider.
You just flick it out.
So one of us runs into the thing. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. We run into the little playhouse. What is it called?
The school playhouse.
Play school.
Fisher Price Playhouse.
Fisher Price! That boy Fisher Price was the
Shout
price.
out to Fisher
So we run
Price.
into we're fucking around playing outside. We run into the thing. And then there's just a fucking half-eaten squirrel. Because we had cats.
Yeah.
And we're guessing that one of our other cats ate the top half of this squirrel because...
Now, what half of this was you had the ass end with the tail, or you had the part of the head? I can't even remember. I just remember a half squirrel. Was it looking at you? Because if you didn't see eyes, that means you saw ass and tail.
Fuck, I can't remember.
It was exactly
half a fucking squirrel. I gotta ask my brother, man. It was me, my brother, and my sister, and we looked around. We were playing around, and then we found our cat around the corner, and he's laying there aside, and his stomach's just fucking pumping like.
Oh shit! It's the bottom half.
It was something, bro.
Damn, he ate the fuck out of half a squirrel.
Half a squirrel.
Was it a clean cut?
It was clean cut.
Whoa, no, that's scary. Now, what if some asshole, like some serial squirrel killer?
It wasn't like a razor blade fresh cut, but it was more of like exactly half of the squirrel. Like,
damn.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
Vibricated squirrel.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I have not seen one of those.
The top half, he was just stiff like that.
So he was a top half?
I think so. I don't know. I know it's hard to say. Like, how do you remember, but you don't remember? Like, you know, it was just years ago, and after so many times of like trying to remember,
it just gets fuzzy because you have all kinds of other memories and things you build upon it and everything. But that's crazy though. Half a fucking squirrel. That's
yeah.
I hope I never see half a squirrel.
Yeah, half a squirrel, guys. All right, make sure you watch out for that. Feed your cats so they don't eat the squirrel.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna close this bitch out. We got shit to do today.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be back with another episode soon.
Make
sure you guys check out the other episodes.
Mm.
Share with your homies.
Yes.
Make sure to take the time and listen to the episodes you missed, because we put out decent content. We don't want to have like a funny conversation. You guys miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just go back and run over the episodes from the start, and we appreciate you guys. We
Absolutely.
every share, every time you listen,
About 15, 16 subscribers. We love y'all.
comment, like, and we really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so
Straight
much.
up.
We'll catch y'all later.
Take it easy.